Okay, so just a quick recap of what we've done so far in the last video. We got the middle section. I brought up A. A was my true height line, and onto that line, I'm going to be measuring all my true heights. So I'm just going to make that line stand out again. There's a line coming straight up from A. I'm going to put it dotted. That is my true height line. No matter what, if I'm putting a measurement from my elevation onto this, it'll be onto that true height line. We then got the middle object. We started with this edge here. We got the apex here. We then finished this off. We then got this surface here, and then we got the rest of it too. But we drew it all with just pencil, not with a finished marker like that, because some of that is not in the object. Okay, so the next step I want to get in this video is to get the top section. So the top section, it's a little bit trickier this now because it's inside in the middle of the object, and there's a couple of ways you can start. I find the best way to start is to get this point here, which is on this line, So if I look at this point and bring it up from the picture plane, I'll get a dot somewhere here, and that can be my starting point. So this here, bring it back to the spectator, where it crosses the picture plane. I'm going to bring that straight up. And that finds a point right there. Okay, so I'm going to call that dot 1. This here is point 1 in at the back. And I'm going to get this line here heading on out. So VPR, true 1 heading on out. I now need to get where that finishes. That will be this point here. We'll call it 2. We'll bring 2 back to the spectator. Bring it straight up. There is point 2. And that is straight away then is a finished line. 1 to 2 is found. I can join 1 to 2. Now, there is this edge here. That's where 2 is at the moment. I need to get this line going up from 2. So again, I'm going to get my compass and I'm going to go to my true height line with a height of it. So I'm taking the height that I want from the ground up. I go to my true height line. I mark on that height. Now that's on, a little bit in from A. See, A is on a different line. So I just have to take that true height line there, bring it back to VPL, and then go straight up from 2. You might need to zoom in on the camera to see that, but that straight away then finds another finish line. I'm going to bring the top of that back to VPR. And I'm going to go straight up from 1. And that again is another finish line. And the line going across from the 2 of them is also another finish line. So that's another surface got. Next I want to get is the apex. Okay, the highest point. So again, I get the height of the object from top to bottom. And I put that onto my true height line. So it's just there. And I'm going to join that again back to VPL. I now need to look at that apex. So I bring that point there, back to S, where it crosses the window. I bring it straight up. And where that crosses that, right there, that is the height of the object. And that is a sloping line going down like so. Again, I can join that apex back to VPR. I need to find where it finishes. So that would be this point here. Bring it back to S. Bring it straight up. There it is there. And there is another finish line got. And then the top line is also finished. Now all I have to do is get the other side. So I have to look at this corner here, bring it back to S, where it crosses the window, bring it up. There it is there. And that is another slope finish line going from the apex back down. Now, this line that was going from 2 across, that needs to go right down to it. But again, I would only draw that in with the pencil for the moment, because there is a slope on this that has to be found. Okay? To get that internal slope, it's from this apex here down, which we already have going back in. We got that from the last video. So all I have to do is bring this up to it. So look at this point here, where it crosses the picture plane, bring it straight up. It is here, and that gets the next slope. Then this little short line here coming out is finished. And this line coming down here to that is finished. And now what we have is got the top of the object. So there's a couple of lines from the last video I couldn't draw in heavy that I can draw in heavy now. This line here is heavy. And this line heading out here is heavy. Okay, so that has found all of this, which is this surface in plan and this surface in elevation. Okay, now it looks a bit sideways, but that's normal because the whole thing is going to end up looking quite large here at the very front corner in it, all because of the location of A. A is not, you see, on the ground line. A is up, which means the whole object is going to come out, which you're going to see in the third video.